you're struggling to beat Bing here, then you've come to the right place. In this guide, I will be going over where you can find the boss, the best build and gear I personally use to defeat him, as well as the exact strategy I used to defeat him in under a minute. Don't worry, I will be leaving timestamps in the description below, so feel free to skip ahead. For location, you're going to need to make your way to the Light Zen Temple. From there, proceed to follow my path. After arriving at the Shu Temple, proceed up the stairs to the top floor. Now, I've already defeated it, but he'll be here in this room. For my build here, I decided to put 1 point into this one to grab these 2 healing nodes. Now, I went for the longsword route. You can do whatever you want, but personally, I found that the boss takes a lot of slash damage, so this was the most viable solution for me. Now, I grabbed 1 point here for vitality, 1 point here for strength. This increases your longsword's damage, so it's really useful to grab early on. Next, I made my way over here, grab this point, and if you have extras, you can grab this point, but it's really not needed. Next, I made my way over to the Crescent Moon. It says you can slash in a spiral, leap forward, and then leap back after clicking it again. For PlayStation, this is the L2 button. For PC, I don't play PC, so I'm really not too sure. So I like to use this attack because it allows me to get in fast and get out quickly. You can also chain this with light attacks after you hit for the second one, and you can deal additional damage. I also like to grab this point here for the burn build-up because it's extremely good, because not only are we proccing the feathering ability, we're proccing burn. So it's going to be doing a lot of damage really early on. Now, I was level 20 at the time, so I was able to get these points right here. But if you're not able to, it's no big deal. But if you can, definitely go for this one. It's the Swordmaster. It says the 5th attack of your longsword light attack grants a stack of Skyborn Might if it hits an enemy. This is really good, especially after you're proccing and obliterate. Then you can go in for the multiple light attack combos and get for that 5th attack. That's allowing you to go into this and keep hitting that proc and that burn right here. So this is really what you should do. If you have extra points, you can go for here. I went here for the agility and the strength and more strength up here, and for also the stamina because I was running low. But you don't really need to. Really, you need to hit here and here and here if it's all possible. Those are the main ones. Next up, we have gear. Now, most people go for the corruption resistance. I didn't do that. I decided to go for the magic resist because I found that he's doing more magic damage than he is doing corruption. Besides, we have a way, I'll show you later on, how to mitigate all corruption damage anyway. First up, we have the Zinwu Hairpin. This has a 26.2 magic mitigation. Next, we have the Night Spectre Chest. This is a 28.1. For me, anyway. It's I get buffs and stuff. Next up, we also have the Night Spectre Bracers. Again, these 2 are pre-order items, so if you don't have them, then I recommend you do any armor of these 2 options that have the highest magic resistance you could possibly get. Like, just go for high magic resist. Next, we also have the Fake Monk Sandals. These I got from slaying a bunch of fake monks. You can farm it for them. For my pendant, I have this, the Gourd Pendant. It reduces damage taken while below a certain HP threshold. So this is going to increase your survivability if you're low. This, well, I had for laughs. Basically, it does nothing in this fight. It's not really going to help you, but if you don't have it, don't worry. For spells, I went for the... I didn't really use them in my fight, but I do recommend the Echo of Dutango. It opens the enemy up for an obliteration strike, which will allow you to proc that 5-hit light attack combo so you can get more feathering attack. Now for items, we're going to go for the Mana Vase, obviously, for the healing. Then this is the thing that I told you that will alleviate your corruption buildup. Here's it completely. This is called the Purple Camellia. I think I pronounced that correctly. I'll show you where to get that here in a second. Then I went for the Temperance because I have the Temperance ability that allows me to turn my blade, put my blade on fire, basically. So this does a lot of damage really early on for this boss fight. Now, I've seen a lot of people use the Bone Whistle Well, at the time, I didn't even know this was an option, so I didn't have it in my fight, but you can certainly use it if that's what you want. Or you can also use, if you didn't have these two armors, you can also swap this one out for something that gives you corruption resistance or some sort of like it boosts your resistances or something. I know there's a thing like that. I just don't know. I forget what it's called. For benediction, I went with the oath way. This increases my damage while at full health as well as damage taken. This again, I'm going to be at above 90% madness, so I'm going to be doing a lot more damage than you normally would. But if you don't have it, it's really not that big a deal. Remember how I said about the purple camellias? You can talk to this guy, but you're going to have to give him the gold bull you got from Tuknuk or whatever he's called, which is this guy's boss. And you can buy these for the currency you use, for currency. Anyway, they're 160 a piece. I recommend you take 5. You probably won't need that many, but, you know, better safe than sorry. My main strategy for this entire boss fight was to go for the obliteration strike and then start chaining light attacks immediately after. As you're about to see, that strategy worked quite well. While in between waiting for him to stop moving, I would dodge around and avoid being hit.
Around you, wherever you go, girl, I know where to find you. Changing you black.
Didn't I tell you the boss fight will be one-sided? That does it for this boss fight. But hang on, I have one more thing to show you. After you defeated the boss, you can go back down the stairs and pull the lever to unlock a hidden stairwell that leads to this boss. Don't worry, I'll be covering it in the next video, so be sure to look out for it. Peace!